Enterprise TV, a tradition of truth.
Thanks for staying with us, and if you just joined us, it's still Enterprise Morning on Enterprise TV. Now to our main conversation. The presidential candidate of the Labour Party in last year's general election, Peter Obi, has assured Nigerians that his party would fully adjust to fit its new role as Nigeria's main opposition party starting from this year. The People's Democratic Party, PDP, is Nigeria's main opposition political party because it has more members at the National Assembly and elected governors, but the Labour Party has indicated interest to step in because the PDP was becoming docile. He said the responsibility is to have the Labour Party remain firmly in opposition and keep the ruling or Progressive Congress on its toes to protect the country and the interest of Nigerians. Addressing the nation in his New Year message, Obi said there was no backing down on the task of having a new Nigeria. I still have in the studios with me Barrister Vance Ofeli and Barrister Tunji Abdul Hamid. Thank you so very much, gentlemen, for remaining with us on Enterprise Morning, and we'd love to, get into the big discussion here. We understand that opposition politics is not easy. It's time consuming. It requires lots of resources and so on and so forth. The question is, do you think Peter Obi cuts the chase?
Well, he's been speaking as an opposition. The party that did not win at the center naturally becomes an opposition to the center. PDP that should have, which is a bigger party that should be doing that, they are not officially doing that since the last time, Olabode, the former publicity secretary.
Yeah.
Since that time, we've not had any formidable force. The only person speaking now is Atiku. And Atiku is not a very stable candidate in any political platform. Yes, he's the one speaking against but the LP seems to be doing the work of the opposition in a way, effectively, but not the parties. It does P2P, who we could say is the party, but I know that the LP have a lot of problems. The problem between Julius Abure and Lamida, that problem has so consumed that party. So that, who's the publicity secretary of that party? I don't even know. You understand? The infighting, the party that is barely surviving. It is a party that got to prominence by virtue of P2B's advent, okay? And instead of it to manage it in-house, to grow it, you understand? They started fighting. And this fight, infight and all that, is about power. So there's no difference between party politics and the mainstream politics. Everybody is about power. And that is not how to, that is a political party should have principles. You understand? Even when their candidates go out there, and when they win election, they lose their integrity and their political ideology. We can forgive them their trespasses, okay? But not the party itself. The party said that you have an ideology, that you have the fulcrum of political focus. They too will not be playing like the average politicians. Because that's what's going on. Party, the person who will lead, battle for supremacy within the party. You are doing that even when you have not claimed power at the center. Even when Peter Obi was striving and there was a lot of obedience and support across the country. Do you know what the party was? It was the party to consolidate. They were fighting. They were in court. All the support they got, they were so ungrateful. The management of that party, they were so ungrateful that Nigerians would turn out for them like that. And what they would give back is that they will not be fighting. Lamida Papa, a man of over 70 years or thereabouts, with Julius Abure, they were in court all through.
True.
Even during the judgment, when the Supreme Court, the judgment and the tribunal, you understand, there was also context as to whether Abure is sitting there, why is he sitting there, why not Papa sitting there. I mean, the problem was just too much for a party that is barely coming sway. You understand? So the opposition I have seen there so far is P2P speaking. I have not seen the party structurally speaking. So perhaps what he's saying is a wake-up call for the party to organize itself, arrange itself, and then they will have periodic conferences appraising what this government is doing, telling Nigerians the reason this government should not be trusted or criticized, why they should allow them to come back and not the rest of it. We saw how Olisametu did it before he was struck. We saw how the one before Olisametu and all that. Then when you flip it the APC side, we saw what Lala Mohammed did. Okay, against the government.
Yes, good luck, Jonathan.
Jonathan.
Yes.
You understand? So that is critical where every step taken, okay, is appraised. Because this, I mean, opposition will even strive more in this APC government. You know why? Because they've had wrong policy from
yes,
to
true.
date. You understand? More like a confused cat.
Exactly.
So you can easily pick on them. So this is the government that should make opposition stronger. Strive. Just imagine that Lai Mohammed, for example, is in PDP, and this is going on like this. You know what?
He would have felt
everyone
sway.
once you wake up, you see
You have seen something.
You understand? Propagating and propaganda all over the place, and that is not the psychology of the masses.
True.
That's the way of letting them know that perhaps if we turn against the current government, I feel this people might do the right thing, even though it end up not working. But at least opposition will make the government in question to sit up and do the right thing.
Exactly. Now let's look at still on the Labour Party, just like Barrister Ufeli did say. The Labour Party is supposed to be an epiphany of good governance in this country. What do you think are their ideological direction? Do you think they are moving in the right way? Because with what is happening right now, do you think there is something about the Labour Party that shows that they are moving in the right direction?
I've not seen any. I don't see any difference between the Labour Party and the other people, the other politicians. I don't even see the difference. I don't even know the Labour Party. In fact, the statement by His Excellency Peter Obi is a political statement. PDP is more formidable than the Labour Party. What they have in the Labour Party is just Peter Obi. There's no party. There's no party in the Labour Party. Who is the chairman of the Labour Party today? Who is the PR of the Labour Party today? There will be dispute. So in PDP, there's no crisis regarding that. You know who is in charge. Yes. They may not be. In fact, since there's no program or policy of the government that's come out that you have not seen Debo Ologunagba make a statement or react to it. Who has been acting on behalf of the Labour Party? Do we have a party for them to even be? There's no party. Doctors of being in opposition. For now, they should work. Peter Obi should be concerned more about ensuring that there's a party called Labour Party than talking about a strong opposition. If he's saying Peter Obi is talking, yes, he is talking. He's making statements based on not party. He's not the PR of the party. So if Peter Obi is talking, I will not say the Labour Party is talking. There's dispute everywhere. You can see 3 days ago or 4 days ago in Edo State, the issue of what happened there. So the
Olumide
Apata and other things. They are in fight. When they talk about faction, there is faction in Labour Party because there are two executives.
There is faction, yes.
We have the Apapa-led executive, and we have and they both are laying claim to that position based on law court order. Yes. So as far as Labour Party, there is no party for now. I don't even know their ideology. If they have another ideology different from those people, other in politics, in there, those 160 million FICU that have been given to the members of the party, the Labour Party representatives or who are members who are in the National Assembly, we said no, our party don't have this kind of it. You see, let me tell you, there's no. I mean, I don't look at any party as a good or bad. This is a good party. No, it's not about party, and that's the mistake we are making in this country most time. Rather than look at individuals when election is being conducted, we look at party. If you contest on that Labour Party at that time, last time, we may likely get through some of the, particularly in the south, southeast. Whether you have somebody left PDP or APC because he was not given ticket, and he joined APC and he become a good person. Somebody was in the PDP. And he joined he was in Labour Party and he joined Labour Party and is seen as bad person. So that's not the way. That's not the way to look at people. You can see. So what I'm saying is that look, In as much as Mr. Peter Obi is talking, Mr. Obi should learn that there is no Labour Party for now. There is no Labour Party. What we have is obedient led by Mr. Peter. In fact, the obedience are not even voicing out again. They're not talking. We are only hearing Mr. Peter Obi's voice. So there is no, it should be more concern. I'm telling you, just put it down. Probably Mr. Peter Obi will not even contest election under Labour Party in the next election. Because I'll be surprised if this infight will not continue today. Because there is nobody is showing leadership to even settle the matter. The Mr. Peter Obi, who is the president of the leader of the party, by virtue of being the presidential candidate of the party, is not showing any sign of saying, I want to settle this matter.
True.
He has taken side. And as a leader, when you have party people who are fighting your party, you need to find a way around it. Don't openly show your own. What we have seen today is that we are seeing Mr. Peter Obi, who sees Abure Kakos as Labour Party, and those other ones are not a part of them. So for me, Mr. Peter Obi is not doing anything yet now to even show leadership in that regard. As far as I'm concerned, he has not done anything much. So talking about criticizing government policy or just making statement does not mean you are doing a strong opposition. The PDP is doing more opposition in terms of that than them, because you see Labour or look at some other what's it called, star of PDP come out to make a statement whenever any policy is out. Two days ago, a day ago, there was a statement regarding the broadcast by the president. I mean, who has done that from the Labour Party apart from the president, from Mr. Peter Obi? Nobody, no PR, no structure. So the Labour Party that I know today is not Labour Party as far as I'm concerned. There's not a party. What we have is just a group of people come together and they are working together. They're led by Mr. Peter Obi. So there's no party as far as I'm concerned. About that. So I won't even know what the ideology is. I don't know the ideology of the Labour Party. I don't know if they have any. I don't know any party in this country that has any ideology that is working. The APC call themselves progressive. I'm not seeing any progressive move from them. The PDP, they own power to the people. The power, I don't know whether they've been giving power to the people when they were there. I don't know about that. So all of them are not doing well in terms of what they claim to be. So, and then in that regard, we need to look into it. Yes, there is need for us to have a position. I tell people, I posted on my Facebook yesterday, I said, look, when you see people who criticize the government, or people see patriotism as supporting all policies of government, I said, no. Even criticism is part of support.
True.
When you criticize government, you are holding government to account.
Yes.
You are holding them into their responsibility. You are asking questions so that will develop the country. So I said, people don't see any people who criticize government as hater of government or as opposition, just like that. What you are looking for is progress of the country. It's also looking for the progress of the country. So when you are taking side of eulogizing the government, appreciating the government, clapping for the government for whatever step they take, the other people that is looking at other that must be blocked or omission that must be corrected by the government. So in other words, you are all doing the same job. So there must be opposition, there must be criticism of government policies. We all must not sleep and face the same place. When we sleep and face the same place, as I said, there is nobody in government that is unknowing. The fact that you are in government does not mean you know everything. It's a privilege. Some of us are not in, some people who are not in government are more better than those. Some of us are talking here. There are people outside who can talk better than us.
True.
But they don't have the opportunity to be there. And that's why it's not as if because we are talking, we have the avenue to talk on radio or TV or whatever. Does not mean we know it all or we know it more than those people who are not who don't have the privilege. So those in government is a matter of privilege. Some people are better than them. So many people are better than them. And some of them even show that they don't even know anything. Some of them, when they talk, sometimes I see them, I say, look, no wonder. Sometimes I tell you, when I wanted to contest for election, what gave me the courage was I look at some of the people who are attending and I say, if this one can be attending assembly, and what will not make it? Why will I not be there? I'm 100% better than this man. So that is it. So it's a privilege. If you are in any position, it's a privilege. So and the fact that somebody is criticizing you does not mean he hates you or whatever. It's just to bring you up to task and to even open your eyes to what you may likely not see when you are doing your things. And that was so people when government see that as a criticism as part of a check, there won't be a problem.
Exactly.
Most time what we see is that once you criticize government policy in Nigeria, you are seen as an enemy. And you are seen as somebody who is not a supporter of the government, and you must be there to it.
Exactly.
So for me, the opposition need to do their work. And when we say opposition here, I don't even believe that it must be party that we should rely on to be our voice as opposition. Nigerians should be the major opposition in this regard. Pressure group is not restricted to political party. The individuals. So if you say political party or those in politics that you claim to be bad people, and you expect the same bad people, because some people say PDP are bad, and you expect the same PDP to be fighting the government on your behalf, what are you doing? What are you looking at? You also got to stand up and fight for yourself. Nigerians must stand for that. They fight by political party will be for their own personal interest. How they will gain power, and then they come to power. That's what they'll be looking for. So if you are looking at genuine opposition, we are looking for genuine opposition. It should be within the Nigerians. Nigerians should wake up and do what they need to do to put the government into check. We need not to be clapping for government at all time. We need not be appreciating what the government is doing at all time. We need to also bring out areas where the government are not doing well. And that I'm telling you, that's my own area of concentration. I'm not bothered about what they are doing well. I'm concerned more about what they're not doing well. Because what they're not doing well has been giving us a lot of pressure in this country.
Exactly.
I want to look into that.
Now talking about Peter Obi taking sides, especially tilting towards the Julius Bure faction. Now, lots of Nigerians, some Nigerians would say that the Apapa-led faction is purportedly a mole, right, trying to infiltrate the Labour Party and destabilize it. Now, Peter Obi, no gainsaying, I want to believe, understands that he is a big force. He is a big force. Now, the question is, do you think it's ever possible for Peter Obi to make the party come together as one, knowing that there is a carryover perception that the Apapa-led faction is a mole in the Labour Party?
Yeah, Peter Obi has failed completely in managing, because he's a presumed leader of the party. Do you understand? If he had won that election, he would have been the leader of the
Yes.
So he's part of the
No,
leader.
he's leader today because he's the presidential candidate of the party.
Yeah, he's a leader. Now, in politics, you need both your enemies and your friends, your supporters and those who don't support you. You need everybody. Okay? That allegation that Lamidi Apapa is a mole, that defect could have been cured by Peter Obi. He could have cured it. You know
How?
You know how?
Yes.
What he would have done was to, in law, there's what you call under arbitration. There's what we call caucusing.
Okay.
If two people are in dispute and they want that dispute, they have to settle it by mediation. They invite the two of you. They listen to your side, listen to the other person's side, and they talk to this person and talk to this other person. Then later, they'll ask this person to go out. They'll caucus you only. Having listened to both of you, they have seen where they could possibly resolve the dispute from. They have seen the link. So when they finish with you, they ask you to go out. Then they bring the other person in, talk to the other person, before they bring the two of you back in. At the point where they're bringing the two of you back in, they have made a list of how they will resolve the matter, and usually it's resolved. You understand? So that skill to measure the level of grievance coming from both sides, Peter Obi does not have it. He's carried away by his support. He feels by the army of obedience, he can actually win the election. But it's not like that. I fault him for failing to manage the party and the people to resolve the dispute by proper means of mediation. If he were unable to, you see, Azumi were not conceding that Lamidi Apapa, it is true that he's a mole. Azumi were not conceding. You can turn him around. I've seen cases where an emissary, or let's say someone is sent to go and kill. They got there, the person he was supposed to kill, turned him around, gave him another offer, made him a friend against the people that sent him. Politics is too deep for you to just come and gloss over and just believe that because you have people following you, you will make headway. You need even your enemies. You need everybody on board. Try as much as possible to reach out to this and this. Settle the dispute. If the dispute between Alami Dawopa and Julius Abure have been settled. By now, the party will have a face. The party will be able to undertake proper position. The party will be heard every day. You understand? Because they will have a force. Then he's able to now look for how to negotiate merger with like ADC, SDP. Because without the merger, you cannot approach APC. You won't. That's what Atiku was talking about. Talking about PDP to merge with other political parties. Because that's actually what APC did to get power. You remember in 2015, they had to merge with so many political parties to fight PDP. PDP will not clinch victory at the center until it does this. It's the same formula. They will need to go back. What Peter Obi ought to have done is to look for how he will synergize all those small political parties together and hold the PDP to its side. If he's able to do that, or if he's able to, him and Atiku, if they're able to lock any, but even though both of them have tried it before, but they did it in PDP.
But this time it's, yeah.
You understand? So if one among the two can drop his ego and they are able to carry out all those small parties, including Labour Party, and merge with PDP, the chances that APC will survive with the kind of governance they've given Nigerians too, the chance that they will survive it is very slim. But in Nigeria, we don't do that. Everybody wants to be king.
Yes.
Everybody, look at the not too young to run this thing. When they say, okay, Showore's party.
Yes.
What's his name? The other motivational speaker. Many of them.
Yes.
The young, all the aspirants, the young guys. So let's create a block. You understand? Let's have what they call third force. Even I hate using that word. It doesn't work here. They said no, that everybody
has to.
Presidential candidates. You understand? Young people that barely have experience in politics, all of them want to be president. So it failed.
Some of them that cannot even win councillorship election.
Yes, some of them will be president. So what Peter Obi ought to have, he has not done it. Just the same way that most of the, I don't want to talk about the legal issues, but he seems not to be getting it right politically.
But to be fair, sorry for cutting you.
Yes.
To be fair to Mr. Excellency, Mr. Peter Obi, it may not be the way we are looking at it, because I know the effort made by Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. I know the effort made by leaders of the PDP to assuage the current minister of FCT,
Nelson Wike.
Mr. Wike, and his colleague at that time. So let them
squash whatever.
Come down with their issue. They failed. What I'm trying to say that probably if they claim that Alhaji Apapa is a mole, no matter what to do, they will not accept.
Definitely, because that was where I was going to.
And that was what happened.
Exactly.
Mr. Wike had his mindset up.
True.
This is what I want to achieve.
True.
So there's nothing you can do that will pacify him.
True.
So if there's no step that maybe he has taken step behind, that's what I'm going to say. That we need to be fair to him. That if we say he did not do anything, probably behind the scene he has been calling them. They were not listening to him. They didn't answer him. They didn't respect him. Probably we need to also say that out.
Yes.
So that we know that maybe he has done his best and they refuse to allow. So let's say, okay, well, let's just like what happened in PDP. Yeah, I know that case because some people will say, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar was not able to invite this party. Somebody has his mind made up. There's nothing you can do.
Exactly.
There's nothing that Wike has his mind made up that it's either me or we scatter it.
And
that was why he was not able to
when
settle.
the former governor of Delta State pulled into that movement, that was when Wike made up his mind.
Yeah, exactly. Because he was thinking that at least he would get the vice presidential ticket.
Yes.
And if I were to be Atiku, I would not give him.
Yes.
I can't have a vice president and I will not sleep.
But the way
I'll be thinking of
Atiku went about it too. No, there's no way you
No, it was media. That even remind me. It was media drama. I think there was a lot of media misconception at that time because I think we did not say he set up the committee. Then one of the members of the
that recommended
give me 3 governors and let me take one of them. That's what he said. He didn't say give me this. He didn't say it's wicked. I want that.
Wike's grounds was that why should Atiku pick?
Why should he pick? Who was the president? Who picked the governorship candidate in River State?
Yeah, no, he feel that he has supported the party more. He has, I mean, Wike now. Wike felt that.
And he has been compensated.
Yeah, he felt that he had done more for the party than.
No, he was compensated for this. Because the last 3 chairmen of the party, or even most of the secretaries of the party, he was one that was giving the hand. And that's even claim of he supported the party. I don't even buy it. Who was Mr. Wike?
No, there was a time.
Who was Mr. Wike?
There was a time when he was sponsoring.
Listen. When PDP came into force in 1999.
Yes.
Who sponsored the PDP? Atiku and Co.
Atiku don't know so much.
No, Atiku did. That was why he became. No, that was why he became vice president.
Yes.
He was one that bankrolled the party.
Yes.
Was there any government money then? No. He was using his personal money. He made the party to be stable, and that was under the basis upon which Governor Wike became a chairman of local government at that time. Yes. He was the one who did the foundation, take it to the. In fact, he even built the house. When before Mr. Wike now became a force in the PDP, and now started making, he was making the turn back to what I don't see anything that I was accept. If you have done something, if I started a job, a building, and you completed it, does that mean that I did not do anything? Or does that mean I abandoned it because I don't have the capacity again any longer? He wasn't the one. People this claim of he helped the party, Party helped him more. Who was him? What was his status?
He felt he has done too much for the party. The person that was picked.
What was the status of Mr. Wike when he was
he has never worked anywhere.
Where did he work? Where did he make his money? If without PDP, will he have been where is he today?
Now,
if he's giving back to what the PDP gave to him, how can we now say people sponsor the party when they were not even making money from the government at the time? So what would they now say? He made all his money from the government and it's from the PDP and it's only back to the party and to support the party that made him to get that opportunity. And people are saying he was the one that he was. What was he? Was he spending his money?
But let's go back to Labour Party now and ask ourselves a very simple question. Now we understand what it takes to run an opposition. It takes resources, it takes time, and so on and so forth. Now the head of the party, who is Peter Obi, and his philosophy of not giving shishi, not doling out money.
That's not correct.
But in politics, you cannot.
You understand? You understand? But that is his philosophy. That is what he preaches.
Structure. Otherwise, because you see, sometimes we say this issue that say they don't have. Some people who are officers of this party, once you are officer of the party, you will not be able to get a job again.
Yes.
Once you are into, seriously speaking, you must be doing one thing or the other every day, and then we may take away your own personal business. Yes. So and they must be taken care of. So you must oil the structure. You must. So if you say you are not, if you be a leader, actually he's a leader not because he's the most knowledgeable person. He can oil. That was why he was a leader. So he must be able to spend money even when you are not in government. Yeah. How you get the money, they don't care. The Dr. Bukola Saraki has left office in 2019 or so. He's still a leader in the culture in the party, just because he's the one running the structure. Yes. So you see, it's not correct to say politics in Nigeria.
It's not possible not to give shishi.
If you don't go to
not just in Nigeria,
you may not win election. You only be near. You just be showing a class of that would be what we'll be doing.
Now, do we think, because with what is happening right now in Labour Party, do we think or do we see in the future PDP co-opting Peter Obi back into its fold, knowing that there is a strong possibility of the PDP regaining the seat of power if Peter Obi comes into that fold?
But Atiku is not one man that want to give that chance.
But don't you think Atiku is tired?
No, it's not tired. We said it recently.
You not blame it only on Atiku. Even the Peter Obi. If I were to be Peter Obi at that time, I would not leave PDP.
But there was no chance in any way for him to.
Was he the president? I thought, was he be? That's the point we are making here. We are making that saying that look, everybody wants to be president at the same time. If Peter Obi had joined hand with Alhaji Atiku, probably he would have been picked as the vice presidential candidate.
They did that before.
No, but it didn't.
No, that for this 2023 election, probably Atiku would have won the election. Probably they lost.
Yeah, because they divided the vote.
Yes, the 6 million votes gotten by Obi. I tell you, 4 million of it or so
But don't you think the reason why the obedient movement itself started when Peter Obi joined the Labour Party? That was the beginning of the obedient movement. So if he had remained as the vice president of the PDP, I don't think that obedient movement would have been there.
He would have gotten that far.
Yes, he would have.
We are looking at strategy. You see, President Tinubu deliberately allowed President Buhari to win the election, to gain power. He deliberately supported him. Despite in the first, you remember 2015, 2019, there was a lot of things done to him to anger him.
Yeah.
He decided to say, he knows
stayed,
what, and he supported.
He stayed back.
He knows what he's doing, so that he will just build that, be able to build that, and that's what he did, and that was what he did. So if Peter Obi had done that, probably 2027, he may be in the best position to be the presidential candidate of the party at that
It
time.
will be difficult.
Probably. I think
If
probably.
he goes for primaries with
No,
And
no, if he had won the election with Atiku as a he became the vice presidential candidate of Atiku,
yes,
and he won the election.
Okay, yes,
So
yes.
probably in 2027 or so, Peter Obi may be his chance, or the other.
No, Atiku will go for second time.
Probably, yeah, that's a probably. If he's going, no matter what, whatever the article will be stepping down, probably may be the next one to go for it. But we are in Nigeria, the youth, we don't look at politics. We look at politics as from the angle of
But since I saw what happened to Lion, who in the Bayelsa State, who was rehearsing a day to the day he was to, when this other man now was declared by the court as the winner. Do you know that no modicum of sympathy in politics? This man that became a governor by virtue of Providence,
Yes.
you know that he had contested second time again. The
He
Lion has
was not giving tickets. He was not giving tickets.
No, I mean, you should. I just maybe because I'm not in politics.
And that was
I'm
everything that happened
like
there.
that.
Was it there? Who said that? Is it
So the Lion now is nowhere to be found. Now.
Imo State too.
Imo State too. The same thing.
What's
Yes.
his name? The green man.
Yes. Ihejoha.
Yeah.
He was.
The same thing.
He was not given back.
The substantive governor will not tell you that he's going for second term,
True.
and he will go for that second and win. So the person who came very close, that was already declared a governor, is nowhere to be found.
His party is not even giving tickets.
The party not even give him ticket.
No, politics in Nigeria is you see, as long as politics in Nigeria, elections are won in Nigeria, not by our votes, you may not be able to get it right. Because, and again, like I said, when people are talking about politics, that we must get it right. It's not from after when the party have chosen their candidates. It is from the primary. Our eyes will be on the primary too. Because whoever they give you,
but the primaries
who you vote for.
the primaries is always defined by the party. The party tell you that this person, the party choose among the.
No, it's defined in the sense that people who call themselves a good man or men, they're out of the system. They are waiting for the party to give them anybody and start choosing between the two devils or whoever. Are you getting the point?
Yes.
If we all see ourselves as you see, politics is not just for. I don't believe in that either. Say politics is dirty and it's for people who can.
No, it's not dirty.
If you say politics is dirty and people who are dirty are into it, and they were able to come out of the dirt of the mud, and then you want them to now help you, it will not be easy. So those of us who call ourselves a clean man, we should also be interested in putting our eyes into it. That's why we get
the intrigues in that primaries. Because I went for the PDP primaries in my constituency, and I tell you that in those 2-3 hours,
the point I'm making is this: those intrigues were being achieved because only few people who can challenge them are there.
Yes.
If you have so many people who are also equal to the task,
No, but what they are doing is delegates. What are influencing delegates?
Of course, now they are influencing government. I understand.
You are giving 1 million naira to delegates. Somebody just
up
5 million.
the
And
town.
unfortunately, in my own state, in PDP, in my own state, people don't get that kind of opportunity to make money from that because they are usually this one voice. They listen to one voice and say, look, let's look at it this way.
But they give them something to go and pull off.
I don't think so. I'm I don't think bad if they are giving investment allowance. You want to refresh.
Exactly. All right, so that's just about the time we have. You know, the most important thing for us as Nigerians is for us to have a country that is stable, a country with good politics, a country where the rule of law is obeyed to the latter, and that is the most important thing that we need for even development in Nigeria. I'd love to say thank you to Barrister Evans Ofele for being part of our show today, and Barrister Tunji Abdulhamid, thank you so very much, sir, for being part of our show today.
Thank you very
our
much.
audience, would love to say thank you so much for being part of our show today. Please do well to like, comment, and follow on all our social media platforms at Enterprise TV7. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Enterprise TV7. I'll see you tomorrow for yet another awesome time. I'm Henry Gwibike. Cheers.
Enterprise TV, a tradition of truth.